Good morning, children. Sairam. I hope you all are doing fine and have enjoyed your Diwali vacation. Now, children, today in History and Political Science, I will be discussing the paper pattern as well as doing the revision of lesson number 9. Okay, so I expect every one of you to have a book and a pen handy so that you can write the paper pattern. Okay, so children, history and political science paper, it's for 40 marks and the time limit is 2 hours. Now children, these are the instructions. Okay, let us have a look at the instructions. All the activities, questions are compulsory. Figures to the right indicate full marks. Question numbers 1 to 5 are based on history and question numbers 6 to 9 are based on political science. So children, question number 1 to 5 they are based on history and question numbers 6 to 9 they are based on political science. Okay, next one. It is mandatory to write a complete statement as answer in question number 1A and 6. So children, this question number 1A and 6 is nothing but complete the statement by choosing the correct option. So children, you have to write the complete statement and underline the answer. Okay, so question number 1A and 6 they are fill in the blanks by choosing the correct option. So children, you have to write the full statement and underline the answer. If you write only answer, then your marks will be deducted. Okay, next. In question numbers 2A and 8B, the appropriate answers are expected to be written by pen in the concept map. Now children, this is very important. Question numbers 2A and 8B, they are nothing but concept maps, or it could be any timeline or complete the table. Children, you will draw with pen or pencil, but you have to write by pen only, children, in concept map. Remember, you should not write with pencil. You can draw with pencil or pen, but you have to write with pen only. Remember that. Okay, next. The answers of question number 1A and B and question number 6 are repeated, then only first attempted answer will be considered. Now children, question number 1A, it's the fill in the blank, okay, and B is the concept map. Question number 6 is again fill in the blanks. So if you write twice, okay, with different answers, then the first attempted answer only will be considered, whether it is right or whether it is wrong. So be very confident when you answer. Okay, don't write the answers twice here and there. So only the first attempted answer will be considered. All right, so now let us discuss the paper pattern. Okay, I expect every one of you to note down the paper pattern in your books. Okay, now question number 1A, choose the correct option from the given options and complete the sentences. Now children, if you remember, just now we have read the instructions that you have to write the complete statement. Okay, don't just write the answer. If you write only answer, you will get only half mark. Okay, so you will get 3 questions for 3 marks, means 1 mark each. So first A is choose the correct option from the given options and complete the sentences, that is fill in the blank with choosing the correct option, and you have to underline the answer. Remember children. Next one, identify the wrong pair in the following and rewrite. 3 marks for that, means you will have 3 questions. Okay, so you have to identify the wrong pair and then you have to in the following. Okay, and you have to write the wrong pair. Okay, so children, remember, you have to just identify the wrong pair. Okay, and there are 3 questions. Okay, now next one, question number 2A, complete the following concept chart or concept map. Any 2, children, you will be given 3 questions and you have to write any 2. Okay, 4 marks for that, means 2 marks for 1 question. Okay, so complete the concept chart or concept map. Now children, remember you have to draw the concept map as it is given. Suppose it's a table, you have to draw the table. If it's a web diagram, you have to draw the web diagram. So you have to draw. You can draw with pencil or pen. But children, remember, again and again I am repeating, you have to write with pen. Okay. So complete the following concept chart or concept map. It is for 4 marks. That is 2 marks each. So you have to write any two. Okay. 3 questions will be given and you have to write any two from that. Next, 2B is write short notes on. Any two means 3 questions will be given. You have to choose any two and write. Okay. So it's for 4 marks means 2 mark each. So children, question number 2A is complete the following concept chart, concept map. Okay. For 4 marks, you have to write any two. Write short notes on, again any two for 4 marks. Okay. Now question number 3. Explain the following statements with reasons. 4 marks for that. Any two. Now your children, you will be given 4 questions. That is any two out of 4. So 4 questions will be given and you have to write any two. So it's for 4 marks. Okay. So 2 mark for per question. Okay. Next. Read the following extract and answer the questions below. Now children, here you will be given an extract and there will be 3 questions below that. Okay, the first 2 will be for 1 mark each and third one is for 2 marks. Okay, so you will be given an extract and you have to answer the questions below that. How many questions will be given, children? 3 questions will be given. Okay, and then you have to write the 3 questions. Okay, first and second one, they are for 1 mark and third one is for 2 marks. So total of 4 marks. Then fifth one, answer the following questions in detail. Any two for 6 marks means 3 marks for 1. Okay, so here also children, you will be given 4 questions and you have to write any two means any two out of 4. What is the weightage for that? 6 marks means for per question it is 3 marks. So children, here you have to be very careful. You have to write, and one more important thing children, you have to write all your answers in points. Okay, so this is regarding history. Okay, question number 1 to question number 5, they are all based on history. Okay, now let us proceed for political science. Now question number 6, choose a correct option from the given options and complete the statement. 2 marks. Okay, so there will be 2 questions. Again I repeat children, it is mandatory that you write the full statement and you underline the answer. Okay, so 2 marks for that. 7th one, state whether the following statements are true or false. Give reasons for your answer. Any two. So it is for 4 marks. Now your children, you have to write the question, and when you write the answer, whether it is true or whether it is false, you have to give the reason for both. Whether it is true or false, you have to give the reasons for both. Don't write T or F. Write complete. Okay, TRUE, true. Okay, so state whether the following statements are true or false. Copy the question and then you write the above statement is true, or suppose it is the above statement is false. Okay, so write very correctly, okay, properly, and then you give the reasons. Okay, so it is for 2 marks each. So 1 mark for true or false and 1 mark for reason. Remember children, you have to write in points. Okay, question number 8A, explain the following concepts. Any one for 2 marks. Okay, now children, here also you will be given 2 questions and you have to write any one. So it is for 2 marks. Then 8B, do as instructed. Any one, it carries for 2 marks. So here also children, you will be having concept map, or it could be a diagram, it could be a web diagram, or it could be a flow chart. Okay, anything. So you have to again draw with pen or pencil and write with pen. So do as instructed, here you will get concept map. They are nothing but concept maps. Okay, or it could be web diagram, flow chart, anything. So 2 marks. So 2 questions will be given and you have to choose only one. So it is any one. So 2 options and then you have to choose any one. So it is for 2 marks. Then next last one, question number 9. Answer in brief any one out of two. So two questions are there. Select any one. Okay, 2 marks. Remember to write your answers in points and give correct question numbers also. Okay, children, don't just write anything. Okay, and you have to begin each question on a new page. Suppose you write question number 1, then question number 2, you have to start on a new page. Remember that, children. Okay, if it is A and B, for example, question number 8, A and B, then you continue. And then question number 9 will be on the next page. Okay, so new question on a new page, that you all know. Okay, so children, this is the paper pattern. I expect all of you are writing in your books. Okay, so jot down this in your books. Okay, the paper pattern, history and political science, 40 marks paper for 2 hours. I hope the paper pattern is clear. Okay, children. Alright, now children, let us do the revision of history lesson number 9, heritage management. Children, will be discussing the question answers of this lesson as per the board paper pattern. Okay, so you will have a clear understanding that how you are expected to answer the questions in your examination. Okay, now children, in this lesson we have covered all these subtopics. 9.1, it was regarding sources of history, their conservation and preservation, some famous museums, libraries and archives, and last one was encyclopedias. Okay, now let us discuss the question and answers. Now question number 1A, complete the sentences by choosing the correct option. Okay, now first one, Louvre Museum has in its collection the much acclaimed painting of Dash by Leonardo da Vinci. So here children, now here you are expected to write the full statement. Okay, and you have to write the correct answer, underline the answer. Correct. So Louvre Museum has in its collection the much acclaimed painting of, yes children, Mona Lisa by Leonardo da Vinci. So Mona Lisa is the correct answer. So write the whole statement along with the answer and underline the answer. Okay. Now next one, Dash at Kolkata is the first museum in India. Government Museum, National Museum, Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj Vastu Sangrahalaya or Indian Museum. So children, which is the correct answer? Yes, Indian Museum. So Indian Museum at Kolkata is the first museum in India. So you have to write the answer, okay, and then you underline the answer, complete the statement. Okay, write the full statement and underline the answer. Next one, identify the wrong pair. Now children, here you have to just identify the wrong pair. Okay, let us see what is the question. Maharaja Sayaji Rao University, Delhi, Banaras Hindu University, Varanasi, Aligarh Muslim University, Aligarh, Jivaji University, Gwalior. So children, here you have to identify the wrong pair. Just you have to write the wrong pair. No need to correct it. Okay. So here the wrong answer is Maharaja Sayaji Rao University, Delhi. This is the wrong one. Okay. So you have to identify the wrong pair. Okay. Let us see which are the correct answers. Okay. Maharaj Sayaji Rao University, it is at Vadodara. Okay. So you have to just remember all these details, because children, these type of questions, these are box questions. Okay, you can get as concept map, you can get as fill in the blanks. Okay, so just have a look. National Museum it is at Delhi. Maharaj Sayaji Rao University, it is at Vadodara. Kolkata University, Kolkata. Banaras Hindu University, Varanasi. Aligarh Muslim University, Aligarh. Jivaji University, Gwalior. Okay, so just this is for your reference. These are all the correct answers, and we have identified the wrong pair. Yes, Maharaja Sayaji Rao University, which is at Delhi. This is the wrong pair. Okay, you have to write the wrong pair only. Okay, no need to write the correct answer. Okay. Now similarly children, next one, 2A, complete the following concept chart. Types of encyclopedia. Now your children, remember, you have to write this concept map with pen. Okay, write the answers with pen, but you have to draw with, you can draw with pencil or you can draw with pen, that is up to you, but you have to write the answer in pen only. Okay, so types of encyclopedia, let us have a look. Dictionaries, Vishwakosh, encyclopedic literature, indexes. You have to draw as it is, children. Remember, don't just list it out. If you list it out, you will just get half, means if it is a 2-mark question, you will get 1 mark only. Okay, so how it is given, you have to draw in the same manner. Okay, don't just list the answers. Even if your answers are correct, you will get only 50% marks. Okay, so be very careful when you attempt this question. Okay, complete the concept chart. Now children, same type of question you can get as a flow chart also. Okay, so anyway, whichever way it is asked, you have to draw accordingly. Okay, now next one, famous museums in India. Okay, here I have just directly given you the answer. Okay, famous museums in India: Indian Museum, Kolkata; National Museum, it's at Delhi; Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj Vastu Sangrahalaya, it's at Mumbai; Salar Jung Museum, Hyderabad; Calico Museum of Textiles, Ahmedabad. Now children, sometimes what they do, they give the question and they give one box, they fill and give. Okay, means one answer is given, then you have to write any 4. Okay, so that way also sometimes it is given. So but you should remember all the answers. So famous museums in India, here I have given you directly all the answers. Okay, so just have a look, children. This is a box type question, and even box type questions, as I have told you, that they can come as concept charts. Okay, so you would like to know this famous museums. So famous museums: Indian Museum, Kolkata; National Museum, it's at Delhi; Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj Vastu Sangrahalaya, Mumbai; Salar Jung Museum, Hyderabad; the Calico Museum of Textiles, Ahmedabad. Okay, these are the famous museums in India. Now next one, libraries in India. Famous libraries in India: National Library, Kolkata; Nehru Memorial Museum and Library, New Delhi; State Central Library, Hyderabad; Library of Asiatic Society and David Sassoon Library, Mumbai. So children, see the concept maps very carefully. Draw as it is being asked in the examination. Okay, don't just list it out. You have to write with pen only. Remember that. Okay, so children, I hope you have understood the paper pattern and how you have to attempt the questions. Children, I have just discussed with fill in the blanks and concept maps. Okay, I'll be discussing the next part in the next class. Okay, I hope you have understood till here how you have to write the concept map. Okay, and how you have to attempt your identify the wrong pair, fill in the blanks, and I hope you have jotted the paper pattern. Okay, in the next class I'll be continuing with the revision of lesson number 9, heritage management. Till then, take care of yourself. Sai Ram.